Amina lived in a village at the edge of the endless desert. Her beauty was known far and wide, eyes like amber, hair dark as the night. She spent her days weaving baskets and her evenings watching the sunset over the dunes. One late afternoon, while gathering reeds near a distant oasis, she met a stranger named Abdul. He was tall and handsome, with a voice as smooth as desert sands. His eyes sparkled with mystery. Amina felt an immediate connection. They talked until stars dotted the sky. Abdul spoke of lands beyond the horizon, tales of adventure and wonder. Amina was captivated. Each day, she returned to the oasis, hoping to see him again. He was always there, waiting with a gentle smile. Their bond grew. Laughter and stories filled their days. Abdul seemed to understand her in a way no one else did. Despite his charm, he revealed little about himself. Amina didn't mind. She was lost in the magic of their connection. One evening, under the full moon, Abdul confessed his love. Amina's heart swelled with joy. They embraced, sealing their devotion beneath the starlit sky. The villagers noticed the glow in her cheeks, the sparkle in her eyes. They wondered but did not pry. They married in a simple ceremony, surrounded by the golden sands. Abdul moved into the village, and at first, life was blissful. But soon, Amina noticed changes in his behavior. Abdul became distant. He often wandered off without explanation. When asked where he'd been, he offered vague answers. He avoided gatherings and seemed uneasy around others. At night, he would stare into the darkness, lost in thought. Is everything all right? Amina asked one evening, just restless. Abdul replied, forcing a smile. The desert calls to me. His eyes held a distant look. Amina felt a chill but brushed it aside. She wanted to trust him. One night, she woke to find Abdul missing. Concerned, she stepped outside. A faint glow emanated from the dunes. Curiosity pulled her forward. She followed the light, staying low. At the crest of a dune, she saw him. Abdul stood bathed in moonlight, his form shifting. His legs fused together, transforming into the coiled body of a massive serpent. Scales shimmered under the stars. He moved with elegance, a creature of both worlds. Amina gasped, a hand over her mouth. Fear and betrayal surged through her. The man she loved was not what he seemed. Abdul sensed her presence. His golden eyes met hers. Amina, he whispered, voice laced with sorrow. She stumbled back. What are you? She cried. He approached slowly. I can explain. Stay away, she shouted, turning and running back toward the village. Over the following days, Amina avoided Abdul. Confusion and hurt consumed her. He tried to speak with her, but she couldn't face him. Soon after, she discovered she was with child. Panic gripped her. What would become of her baby? She kept the news to herself, uncertain of whom to trust. Abdul grew more withdrawn. He spent nights away, returning at dawn. The distance between them widened. Months passed. The day of birth arrived. As she labored, fear tightened its hold. When the midwife delivered the baby, a horrified scream pierced the air. Amina looked down to see a small serpent with eyes like Abdul's. Terror and anguish flooded her. The villagers, hearing the screams, gathered outside. Whispers of curses and dark magic spread. They accused her of consorting with evil. Heartbroken and shunned, Amina fled the village, clutching the serpent child. She wandered into the desert, tears blurring her vision. At the oasis where it all began, she collapsed by the water's edge. Abdul emerged from the shadows, eyes filled with pain. Why didn't you tell me? Amina demanded, voice trembling. I feared you wouldn't accept me, he confessed. I am the guardian of these sands, a serpent which bound to this land. I took human form to be with you. You deceived me, she said, holding the serpent baby close. I never meant to hurt you, Abdul pleaded. Our child is a gift, bridging our worlds. He can choose his destiny. Amina looked into the eyes of her child. Despite everything, love stirred within her. But uncertainty remained. How can I trust you after all this? She asked. Let me earn your trust, Abdul implored. Allow me to show you my world. She hesitated. The desert wind whispered around them. Will you join me? He asked, extending his hand. Amina gazed at the oasis, the place of their first meeting, the place of truths revealed. She took a deep breath. For our child, she agreed softly. Together, they built a life on the edge of the desert. Abdul taught her the secrets of the sands, and she shared her wisdom of the village. Their child grew, embracing both his human and serpent heritage, yet, questions lingered. Could trust be rebuilt? Would love be enough to heal the wounds of deception? If you discovered a hidden truth about someone you love, would you choose forgiveness? Can trust be restored once it's broken? I hope this story speaks to you. It delves into trust, love, and the challenges of embracing the unknown. Don't forget to subscribe.